What's up, guys? So I went through the Gran Turismo 7 trailer and took as many screenshots and stills as I could, and I think I came up with about 32 cars, and I went ahead and labeled them all in Photoshop, and here we are. But first, before we get into that, and also the tracks that are speculated to be on the map, we'll get into that as well. But before that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do plenty of racing content on this channel, and we'll be covering Gran Turismo 7 when it comes out. So anyway, let's get into it. We have here Aston Martin DB11 2016. Easy to figure out. Freaking labeled right there. Now, do you see that little guy creeping? I don't know if it's the Aston Martin V12 Vantage or if it's the Jaguar F-Type. I'm leaning towards the V12, but I couldn't really tell. I couldn't get a clear shot of it. Obviously, the STIs right there. We have the Bach Mono 2011. Freaking had a whole crew of them ripping around Trial Mountain. This is the gauge cluster for the Porsche Carrera GT 2003. Look at it. Here you have the Corvette C2, C3, and the Stingray Concept 1959. All right. Hey. Corvette GR3 race car spinning out because Corvettes are only good in straight lines. Fight me on it. Dodge Viper SRT 10 2003 in all its stock glory. This dude right there is super hype. He's thick around the waist, just excited. It's a Gran Turismo media guy. Man, they're just doing it. You got people on top of the tunnel over there. Anyway, Ford GT 2006 interior. I had to look this up because I thought it was the Ford GT interior, but I looked around. Can confirm. Anyway, you got the Ford Mark IV race car, the red one, not the blue. We'll get to that. 1967, man. You got the Ford GT 2015 El Stacco creeping behind the Viper. See it? It looks like a Mustang headlight to me. I think that's what that is. Now, if you look at that blue one creeping out of the bay, if you watch the video, it rolls by. It's definitely the Ford Mustang GR3 race car, hands down. Yeah, I couldn't get like a full frame shot of it, so you're gonna get the butt of it. All right, got dude man over here just working. All right, you have the GR Supra Racing Concept 2018. You have the Mazda RX Vision GT3 Concept 2020. I almost thought that was the NSX at first, and then I looked. I'm like, this is a Supra. Is that a Supra? All right, so here we got the Medic on the side, ready to go. I don't know what kind of truck that is. Is that a Ford Bronco? Anyway, you have the NSX, then you have the C7, then you've got the 911 RSR, you've got the DB9, and I want to say the blue one is the Ford Mustang race car because it literally, like in the last one, it's blue. So, all right, so you've got the Lamborghini Diablo GT 1999. Yes. You've got the Lamborghini Mercy LP640 2009. You have the freaking RX Vision again. You got one in the bay and one coming in. Boom. All right, if you see that little, I guess I'm backwards here, whatever. That little orange dot next to the McLaren F1 1994. I believe that's what that is. Believe. And you got the 911 GT1 Strassen version 1997. And then you got the Diablo again. And then in the cockpit, we are in the Porsche Carrera GT. Hog hairs everywhere, man. All right, NSX 2017 El Stacco NSX GR3 race car. Yes, emerging through the smoke of the Corvette. This is a mouthful. Porsche 356 A 1500 GS GT Carrera Speedster 1956. Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. Porsche 917K 1970. That was a blue one with the Ford, where I said we'd get to that later. Porsche Carrera GT 2003 from the outside. A little blurry. The best I could get of that one. we have the Dodge Viper SRT GT3R 2015 right here. You can clearly see that it says Viper. And if you don't know that that's a freaking Viper, just get right now. Just get. You got the Subaru WRX STI GR3 race car. I think, taking a wild guess here, that blurry kind of green car that's in the shadow right below where it says Huracan, I believe is a Huracan GT3 2015. It could be the Diablo, and maybe it just like looks kind of greenish, but I want to say there's like, I want to say it's not a reflection if you look close on the door and it's like a sticker patch and it just maybe is a Huracan. I don't know. It might be the Diablo. But either way, it's a freaking Lamborghini, all right? I don't know what the one is in front of that. And same thing again, Dodge Viper. And the WRX STI. A way better shot of the Viper. You got the Toyota 86 GT 2015. You have the 1937 Alfa Romeo 8C 2900B Lungo Berlinetta. I did some searching to figure out what this was. Yes, hands down, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Looked it up. It's got these weird freaking handles and yeah. You have the Aston Martin DB3S CN1 1953. Yeah, maybe. You think so? What do you think? We think? Yeah. All right, so there's some speculation around if you look at FF Challenge and the FR Challenge. Some people were thinking it was Grand Valley, Deep Forest. If you look, we're on Trial Mountain. So I'm pretty sure that all those cups and challenges down there are different angles of Trial Mountain. It makes sense. They all look like Trial Mountain to me. Just wanted to clear that up because I've seen people speculating. Okay, now on to the tracks. Here, if you look before it went up to the Americas, you had one way down there in Brazil. I believe it's the Interlagos. Okay, these are speculated. I looked at GT Planet forums, see what people were looking at, and I completely agree. So we have that one chilling way down there in the Americas. Now we have, what is it? 8, 9 with that. 8 right here. Okay. Blue Moon Bay Speedway, Colorado Springs, Daytona International Speedway, Northern Isle Speedway, Special Stage Route X, Trial Mountain, WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca, and Willow Springs. I agree with all of those. I think that's spot on. Hopefully we see a huge track list, but we might only get a couple new ones that weren't in GT Sport. I'm hoping they really just kept it limited for the trailer wise, but we'll see. Because if we get the same tracks as GT Sport plus like 6 new ones, like it's gonna be kind of boring. I mean, I know we'll have a career mode, but it's like same tracks. Bring back some more. So you look at the top right. Europe's just looks like it's got freaking COVID-19 outbreaks going on. Was there 13? 13 over there? Yeah, 13. So we got, I'll say village. We got Lago Maggiore. I'm going to butcher some of these names. Okay, I've never actually heard them. I've only seen them in games, so I had to figure it out myself. And being over here in America, we can't pronounce things. All right, so then you got Nazionale Monza. We'll just call it Monza. Brands Hatch. We got Barcelona, Catalunya, Spa, Circuit de la Sur, St. Croix, Dragon Trail. Is it Taylor Trail? I don't know. Goodwood Motor Circuit, the Nürburgring, of course, Red Bull Ring, and Cerdignan. That seems to be, if you look up like exactly where they're on the map, it seems to be pretty freaking close. Pretty freaking close. Anyway, guys, that's it. Figured I'd break it down and really go through. Let me know if you agree. Most people agree, it seems. If I look around the internet, most people. There was a couple other cars, like a BMW, an AMG, and something else that people were saying they spotted. I didn't see it. doesn't mean it's not there. It might not. I don't know. But anyway, hopefully we get a giant car list since it's going to be an actual game. But especially with the used cars being implemented, which means we're going to get older cars that we can only get at the used cars, which would be awesome. And yeah, I don't know, guys. There you go. Breakdown of all the cars in the trailer. There you go. That's what we have so far. When we get some more news, I'll go ahead and make videos about it. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next one.